to my channel. So today I have something different to share with you guys. For the past 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, something terrible happened in my city, something that I've never experienced before, and most of the residents experienced it in their lifetime. So I just have to come and make this video because it was actually a very terrifying moment for us in Abuja. So on Wednesday evening, as I was on my bed, I was actually very tired. I went shopping that day and I had this migraine, and I just heard my bed vibrating, that kind of a thing. I was like, I jumped out of my bed immediately, and when I opened the door, I went to the sitting room. I just saw my sister. She was making a YouTube video. I was like, okay, maybe I was hallucinating. And later I told my sister, I said, I don't know, this bed was vibrating in a way that I don't understand. Like I said, I'm not feeling fine. She said, okay. So I just let that one pass. I didn't even think about it. I don't know. So today being Friday, and as I was lying down early hours of the morning, I just heard the bed vibrating again. I was like, what is going on? I jumped out of my bed immediately, and I saw my sister come into my room as well. She's like, what? I even told her that this same thing happened on Wednesday. I didn't want to tell anybody because when I came out, I saw you people were looking cool. So I was like, maybe I was hallucinating or it was caused by the headache. And she said, no, the thing shook her feet. So we actually came out of the building. I was like, what? Because we are actually on a 3-story building. I was like, is this building going to fall? I was even telling myself, we need to look for another house. Okay, so like, what is going on? What is going on? So before I continue this story, if you haven't subscribed to my channel at this point, please do well to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram at idofrancis. Yep. And let's go into the video. So as we're talking, we're just outside discussing. None of my neighbors came out. Like, we're just the 3 of us outside. And my sister said that there was an 8th tremor in one area in Abuja called Pape. I was like, yes, that is it. That is what is happening. Instantly I went online and I checked 8th tremor. I say, 8th tremor? Are we going to have earthquake in Abuja? I said, God forbid. We cannot have earthquake in Nigeria, because if anything like that happens in Nigeria, we will be in a mess, because we don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the healthcare, we don't have the emergency team that is actually going to manage the impact of healthcare of earthquake in this country. Look at, for instance, the flood that we have in the country. We're having issues managing it, and we're gonna add earthquake to it? No. I said to myself, God forbid, we're not gonna have earthquake in Abuja. So I started checking online. Oh my God, what is earth tremor? How does it happen? So instantly I saw a news, like, it's okay, like it happened on Wednesday, and it shook a part of Pape and Maitama. Maitama is actually an highbrow area in Abuja here, and the whole place was vibrating. I said, Jesus Christ, what is going on? Am I going to call my parents to say, Dad, Mom, this is what is happening in Abuja? I think it's gonna make them so scared. So I actually saw an official statement that says that it's just an 8th tremor caused by movement of the wave underground, caused by rock mining, rock blasting in that area. And I started calling my friends. I said, hello babe, how far? Your house, is it vibrating? She said, that the thing has been happening since on Wednesday. I said, what? And I was at your house, they didn't tell me. And I called my other friend, what is happening in your area? Everybody was confirming the story that it is happening. And you know what? Some people didn't even know that what was going on. So when I called a former colleague and I was like, babe, how far? Did it happen in your area? What happened in your area? She said to me, yeah, so that is it happened this morning. That is what actually woke her from sleep. I was like, what? That's what woke you? She said, that is what woke her up. But she thought it was the gate. Most people thought that it is lightning, that it is thunder. Nobody knew what was going on until they actually went online. So I actually researched, and I found out some few tips that if earthquake had to happen, or if you are in an earthquake situation, or earth tremor that actually shook your building to the extent that it's going to fall, there are some safety measures that you need to take if it happens to you. But before I do that, before I was able to calm down, and actually as I was researching, I said, okay, I check what causes earthquake, how does earthquake happen, impact of earthquake. And as I was researching, I saw that West Africa, where Nigeria falls under, does not fall under the earthquake belt, so we're not likely going to have earthquake in Nigeria. I was like, oh, thank God, oh, we cannot have earthquake in this country, because if we get earthquake, I don't know when we are going to get out of that one. So let me just read these few tips, these few recommendations for you. So it says, if you are indoor, you need to drop to the ground, you need to take cover. So if you have a table, you need to go under your table. If you are on your bed, you need to remain on your bed. Just use your pillow and make sure that you cover your head. So if you have anywhere that is close to the door, you just take you just stay behind your door. Do not try to run outside the house like I ran outside the house, because research has it that most of the casualties that happen during earthquake situations actually happens when people try to run outside their houses. So you should stay away from power lines, you should stay away from trees, because as the ground is shaking, it might fall the power lines, it might fall the trees, it might fall the houses, and it will actually be on you. So it also says that you need to stay away from windows, you need to stay away from glasses, you need to stay away from your mirror, something that could actually fall and cause a huge impact on you. It also said that if you are in an office, do not use, or you are not even an office, that's an apartment building that has elevators. So if you are in such a building, do not use the elevator, just use the staircase. And most you have to wait until the fire service or the rescue teams arrive. Here in Nigeria, you have to wait until the National Emergency Management or State Emergency Management or fire service, FEMA, that's Federal Emergency Management, something like that. So you need to wait until those ones arrive before they found the place safe, because in most cases when this tremor happens, that it has to fall buildings, there are situations whereby you have to, when there's an aftershock, they call it aftershock impact, usually happen, which is actually in most cases more dangerous than the real impact. So you need to wait until you're able to get rescue. But I'm gonna add it to you now. If we're experiencing a tremor, make sure you have your cell phone close to you so that you'll be able to communicate to someone. If you're gonna have the network, so make sure you're able to communicate with someone. Let someone know that yes, that you are still in danger, and you too, you'll be able to communicate with other people as well. Say that many of the 120 fatalities from the 1933 Long Bridge earthquake occurred when people ran outside the house for safety. I know when things like this happens, people will actually run outside, and that is what I did when the first tremor happened. And the first thing I did was to open my door, leave my bed instantly, and run outside. I never knew how this thing happened. So if you are actually inside your house and it happened, please do not run outside. I know why I am repeating this. This is very important. I know when we are in a dangerous situation, you actually have a very slim chances of thinking. So in most cases, we want to run out for safety, because I actually called my friend. I told her, she said to me that she ran out of the house, the same thing that I did, the same thing that every other person did. So I now wondered why my neighbors did not come out. I was actually very angry that something like this happened and they chose to stay indoors. Is it that they're not feeling the earthquake, not earthquake, come on. Is it that they're not feeling the tremor that is going on in the city? And so make sure you stay indoors and be safe. And I don't know which other thing to add. I actually thank God, because today in Abuja, even after I heard the first one that happened in my house, as I was staying, I also heard other ones that were happening. The ground kept vibrating. I don't know why the government, I don't know why they kept blasting all the beautiful landscapes that are in Abuja. We have huge rocks in Abuja, and they keep mining them, using them. I don't know, they're using them for construction or for houses, or I don't know, for any other commercial purposes. And I think if we continue like this in the city of Abuja, which is actually very beautiful, we are going to have problems in future. We might likely experience something more serious in future. So let me read what the authorities said. I'm just gonna read this one from Abuja. They said Abuja residents have no cause to worry. This one is from a geological agency, reacts to earth tremor. So we should not panic. But I wonder why we shouldn't panic. Some people that lives very close to where the mining is actually going on. As I was reading in the reports today, it says that that one woman said that her chandeliers were actually vibrating, the ceilings were actually vibrating, so she felt the impact. Another woman, which a trader, said that that her gas cylinders actually fell, that she actually felt like running out of the shop, that she has lived in this city in Abuja for like 7 years. She has never experienced a thing like this. That is actually very terrible, that the government really need to tell us something that goes beyond do not panic, because do not panic is usually the normal phrase they release when we have issues like this. Even when there is a bomb blast, government will always tell you do not panic. Really need to give us more explanations as to why we should not panic. So this other report says that there cannot be an earthquake in Nigeria based on scientific information available to experts, pointing out that the country is not situated in regions susceptible to earthquake. The agency is working to install newly purchased equipment to monitor the ground movement, the wave, and those kind of a thing. So I know that in some developed countries, when they're having this kind of earthquake situation or ground movement, I don't know what it is, they actually tell you that this is what is going to happen. Like in Japan, currently they're experiencing tsunami, so they tell you Japan brace up for tsunami, typhoon. But here in Nigeria, nobody told us anything, nobody will tell you anything. But you just lie down on your bed and your bed will start vibrating, your house will be vibrating. My dear, tell me, why won't I run out of my house when I think I am running out for safety? So that is what we are actually worrying about today. This is where I'm going to end my video today. I so much thank God that things actually return to normalcy. If you like this video and you want to see more of this video, kindly let me know in the comment section down below. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell that is just right beside the subscribe button. That way you will not miss any of my videos. And if you actually see this video and you lived in Abuja and you experienced the earth tremor, please do not forget to leave your reaction in the comment section below. Okay, so until another time when I come your way with another interesting story, my name is Francis, and bye.